Good afternoon. Not sure where we're going today. I had a plan, but we might go somewhere else because I've had a second plan. Not sure. We'll see when we get there how the legs are feeling. There's the witch's hat. And there's the pensioners' bungalows. Lisa, Marie, love you. Oh, hang on, Lisa. 2 seconds, I'll jump out. I'll get your spanner. Lex, how you doing? Professor, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'm not bad. If anyone comes in that hasn't got a spanner, shout at me. In Streamlabs, you can't see it, it's annoying. Yeah, I'm good. I was going to be having a gentle one today. Me being an idiot, got nerve damage in my legs from my spine. And I couldn't feel that the insoles on one of my boots was in the wrong place and it's rubbed a hole in my ankle. Aren't those gates nice? So I wanted to go up the moors today, but I decided against it. Be good and go gentle. Damn it, it's frozen on me. 2 secs. Angie, how you doing, Angie? Jamie, you all right? How you doing, Lex? Angie, are you up really early or are you going to bed very late? It should be early hours for you, is it? No, we're going off the road. We're either heading left up through the woods, which was my first plan, but noisy. There's the footpath where the waterfalls are. We might hit that. The turn off for both is kind of at the same place, so we'll see. Christine, how you doing? It's all right, Christine. But I think this insole's moving because the ankle's getting a bit iffy. So I'll find somewhere. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rip the insole out, sod it. Oops, someone jogging. Because it's starting to rub. Right, we'll go against this fence. I don't really care. Leo, you all right? Let's have a look to see what I've done. I'm hobbling. I think it's moved. Let's have a look. I wasn't hobbling. Ouchie. Yeah, I need to glue the insole of that one down. Keeps moving up and bending. So, right. 2 secs. You're probably going to look at sky. Hopefully, and not me. I'll just do this boot up. No, I did feel it that time, which is good. I have to get the glue out when I get home. There, it's not going to hurt anymore. Oh, I've spun you around, sorry. That's better. Insole is out. These old Victorian houses, this terrace are lovely. And they've got rooms up in the loft. Really pretty little terrace. Brilliant, Angie. That's what we like to hear. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, little one has been behaving, sleeping a little bit better, I think. Anthony, all right? Ron, how you doing? Headshot. And little Bob's back at school. Hallelujah. I see lots of people. Where are they going? So yeah, the plan was go left, but we might go right. Let's see. Ron, no, it's not. I thought I had fettled him, you know. The posts on his pen around aluminium tubing, and the latch that I've got on it, well, the one before that actually fitted properly. It came with the run, but he was getting out of that. So I thought, right. And the latch I've got now is kind of like cable tied to the tubing. And it's tight, and I put extra cable ties on. But he's still opening it, so... Ladies, you're right. Sazzy, how you doing? Adrian, Logman. So I think I'm going to have to drill holes and bolt it, but he's still opening it, so a different type kind of latch maybe. That's two he's managed to work out, the stuff. Aye. Son's girlfriend brought the kids and the baby to visit on Sunday. All cracking away in the living room. And the next minute you hear dump, dump, dump. And there's Cheep Cheep at the back door, trying to get through the door. He wasn't having it. Like running into it and face planting it to try and get in. Yeah, I was looking at all kind of ways to try and fettle him. I suppose you'll probably work it out. The latch at the top and the bottom. With two latches on. But I've still not caught him doing it. B.R. Williams, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Ayla, how you doing? I don't see no cows. That must have taken ages to... They burnt it. Oh, they painted it. Creosoted it. So we were. Maria, thanks for coming in. We were going to walk down here and turn left. I've got a hankering to follow the river down to that waterfall. So, it's a long time since I've walked it from this end, and I'm not sure how long the walk is to it. Sazzy's got a premiere coming up. Go and click the bell. I was fascinated by her folding samosas. Jessica, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Hiya. Impromptu pond. Uncle JJ, how you doing? Do you know what? This road is terrifying as it gets further on if you meet one of the milk tankers or a tractor. Because it's only... Well, there's not really enough room for two cars. It's a bit hairy passing someone. What's Professor saying? Ooh, the jetpacks. I don't know if I'll be able to do one of those, you know. I think I might freak. And you get a lot of deer from there coming across to there. So if any luck, there might be some around. Haywood, oh, it's a nice long stretch. But it gets very narrow and very windy. And a face full of milk, a milk tanker, isn't pleasant. It has made me shut my eyes and drive into bushes before. Hey, little oak tree. Oh, is Andy in? All right, Andy, you're in, I can't see you. Seasons are changing quick now. All the brambles are invaded. I don't like picking them roadside though. Not that I pick them. Okay, Angie, take your time. Just be careful. The head is opened up. The colours are starting to change. I was on about this yesterday. All the brambles, the late ones, they all died. What are they doing to that kid behind me? And that wood's pretty as the colours change. It's got some pine in, so it stays green. You've got some lovely beaches. Godson, how you doing? Godson, it is well sore, and I've just had to stop and take the insole out. Because today I could feel it, but that's because it was hitting the raw bit. So a lot better without that in. I'm going to glue it when I get home. I would not want to be on a cycle on this road. It was terrifying. Uncle James and me too. I never thought I'd hit 1K. Never, ever. Never. So it came as a bit of a shock. No cows. Happy days. You know, there was like an insole that I put in. With the problems with my spine, the surgery I have, I've lost a lot of sensation and movement in my legs. So when I put my boot on yesterday, I couldn't feel that the insole was in the wrong place. It was getting sore. It was only when I got home and took it off, I was like, oh, that's why. Shrooms. How's Robin? You all right, Rob? No. Path to the waterfall, I think is on the right here. I'm a bit nervous of going through someone's drive instead. Still no cars over that side. Job's a good one. Keep putting the content out, Jamie. Keep joining chats and they'll come out. Those simple. If you support other people, then they support you. It's nice to be nice. You're not that far away from your community page, Jamie, you see? They're crabs. Not sure. Don't look like crabs. Oh, possibly are. Hang on. Ugh, the crabs. How to instantly dry your mouth out. Minging. Yesterday was World Mental Health Day. And to keep my head straight, keep the anxiety at bay, this is what I do. Get outside. Oh, if you've not got a spanner, you're right, that's secret. 2 secs, I'll just hand some spanners out. If you haven't got one, shout at me. Sorry about that. Dawn, how you doing? I think that's everyone. I got you. Right, how you doing? I think we could be going off on a tangent, you know. I think we could head down to the waterfall. I come up with ideas. No, it won't be ER for very long. I don't know how long it'll take them to change them, but it'll turn to CR. CR3. Now then. This footpath, I'm sure it starts. I'm scared that's someone's drive. I think it's someone's drive. We'll have to see. Oop. And there's the house with like a keep on it. Well flashed. Now then. I think we go straight on. I think we do. One of the houses down here has a swimming pool. So they're used to getting people down. I like this fence that they've done. They've planted, I don't even know what it is they've planted. And they've grown it on canes and stretched it out. And made pretty patterns with it. Like you would do with a willow. But it's not willow, it looks like a hazel, funny enough. Could be wrong though. There's another bit, it's easier to see, look. How cool is that? The carriageway. See, I'm scared to go down in case it is someone's house. I think it's straight on. Should be straight on. We'll find out. Or is it over there? Yeah, that says private, so it's not that way. So it must be further on, like I thought. Right, let's go. I don't want to get told off. But this is where it gets a bit hairy. Jamie, how you doing? Not seen you for ages, you all right? I should stay on here in case wagon comes behind me. You all right, Carl? I like this little old house, but it's a bit too close to the road. Better if it was set back. Watch where you're walking so you don't go face planting in front of the van. It's the entrance to it. It must be along here. Don't know where. We've got some horses at the top. And cows. Hopefully you're clear, ladies. Where's this path? Not going down the drain. Oop. That's a bit of an ankle twister. I really thought this footpath started right back there, but it's not. We'll soon find out. 96, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Oh, cool car. Right, the plan was to turn left at this junction. We're out in the summer and the honesty box for the duck eggs is up there. Now people park here. Why do they park here? Is this my footpath? Could it be? Sky Tours Review. Thank you much for coming in. Oop. Haha, I found it. Hidden away and the sign's barely noticeable. Right, we're going down to the waterfall, hopefully. Dawn, I missed you. I know it's your busy time of year. Ooh, the water hasn't half washed this path away. This could be a bit hairy, you know. Where's it go? Down? Well, it can't go up because that's the road. Must be down. Can't be lost already. Right, we'll go down. Jamie, I doubt there'll be any. Oh, we've got bluebells. We're out in the middle of nowhere. I hear water. How are you doing, 96? Well, wait till you see this waterfall. It is mint. But, ooh, what's happening here? It's had some humongous trees collapse like into it. But there's also a couple of trees that you could shimmy across. Like, I'll show you when we get there. If the path's actually in one piece. Ooh. Bit iffy. And here's a flash house on the other side. Very posh house on the other side. 351. What you doing? Nice to see you. I was eyeballing the fallen trees to like shimmy across the other side, but oh, Maria, come polish mine. Here we go. We've got the beck. No, we've got another beck because this is running the wrong way. Ooh, hello, doggies. Ooh, they've got scary black Alsatians. Ooh, no. I think that's a sign to keep on walking, shall we? Oh, look at that. They've got scary Alsatian Akita type looking things. Now, what are they trying to protect in there, I wonder? Fred, how you doing? Cass, how you doing? Listen at them. I hope they don't get out. I'll be legging it. Yeah, over 9k. Watch hours are at 3,400, I think. Really widens out here. Pretty wall on the backside. They've got a pen there. Is that more psycho dogs? Homes in America, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Ooh, it gets a bit dark. Why is there a path there? Right. It's years since I've been up here. I think that's water runoff. That would make a brilliant toboggan in the winter. T-Burn, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Crap. I nearly went. I was just about to say, you see that sticking out the ground? I was just about to say, look at this bit, isn't it all nice and clear? And I went to fall face first on the one stump. Oh, look at that little stone up there. What was that? Class, that was close. I nearly went face first. Very old little sandstone shed. Water's quite low today. Right, let's go. We can't be that far to Waterfall, I don't think. This is going to be a bit eerie at night. It's very dark. Could it be in pine? What's that? Ooh, someone's dog's been peeing on the moss and killed it. I feel spots of rain. How you doing, homeless? 96, wait till you see this waterfall. It's lush. Absolutely beautiful. And you can... Will we get down there? We might go down there on the way back. I'm not going to walk the road on the way out. Homeless, I'm in northern England. I'm like a stone's throw from Scotland. This bit's a bit spooky. Very dark. Watch where you put your feet, shut it. Well spooky. Oh, so it was chatted. I feel like I should be quiet. What's that? Circular. Lichen green moss. It's moss. Why is it growing in circles? Oh, it's not, it's lichen. Why is it growing in circles? It looks like the tree's got pox. It's almost in smiley faces. That would be cool. Look at that big one. What's that one? Is that a sycamore? Yeah, huge sycamore. It's massive. The tree's growing out of its base. So we've got some iffy hanging trees. Sycamore will be nice to me now. Dave, how you doing? Ooh, I don't really like it. It's a bit freaky down here. Oh, look at that pool. I've got a bag in my pocket for anything interesting. Last time when I was here, my pockets were lined with crap. Pretty. And it gets down onto the sandstone, the bedrock. Look at all these fallen trees. Iffy. Alright, this is paved with sandstone. This was actually paved at one point by somebody. Oh geez, the bank's been dropping. Right, quickly get past this bit. Get them legs going, shaz it. And we can't be far off the waterfall, you know. Look at that. We'll maybe get young trout in here. The rivers that it flows into, God, this is iffy, is all trout. Oh, look at this little mini waterfall. How pretty is that? Walking backwards, I really shouldn't be. Oh, isn't that pretty? And then I've got another step down just here. Sure, we've got a couple of step downs. It's pretty. And lots of black sand, I see. All right, let's go. Zaxon, how you doing? You can see how clear, look, you can see right to the bottom. That'll be a foot or so deep, I would say. I'm not going to test it. I mean, look how it's carved out these banks. Cheers, SB. Guess what happened here, SB? Where are you, my little buddies? Long-tailed tits up there. See if we can count the family as they move. Long-tailed tits are just tiny little cotton balls, grey and black backs with bright pink tails. The tail's about twice the length of the body. And for a tiny little bird, one of the smallest in the UK, they're very noisy. And you hear the family as they travel. Oh, I'm going to end up in this water, you know. It's going to happen. Okay, bye, ladies. Thank you so much for coming in, though. We're a bit good there. Where's that? That tree's fallen from there. Look, slid all the way down. That's a big hole. That mole's living dangerously. It's not far from the water. It's now turning into deciduous. Look at that. Beautiful. Black sand is kind of goes hand in hand with the minerals. Quartz, black sand, and you get gold in those kind of areas as well. Now, there is gold found just up the road, 2 miles up the road. So around here it does have the potential, and it does show signs of. Look at that bank, look. But the black sand's magnetic. Stu, how are you doing? If you need a pee, go have it now, because we're next to water. This bit's asking me to go down next to it. We'll have a look. Look at all these. This bank full of pines ready to drop. Some are dropping. Right, let's have a look. Like here, you see the lines of black sand waving across this bank. Oh, that's magnetic. I was fascinated with the fact we have magnetic stones in the UK. You would have a magnet over it. It'll pick it all up. I need to watch what I'm doing so I don't get trapped down here. It's at a nice walking temperature. It's cool. I think it's about 11 Celsius-ish. Possibly maybe 8 at the lowest. It's been close to frost on the night, and there has been a couple of frosts up the road a bit higher up. Shall we have a look? Yes, we shall. Although it's a bit claggy. Let's sod it. Let's have a look. So clear. And the natural stone, the bedrock here is sandstone, so a lot of this is just that. I find building materials in, which indicates a building's up the road. Now, SB, look at that. You see the curve on that? What has that been? Let's have a look. Oh, I've got no chance of lifting that. It's rounded. That's not natural, that's man-made. It's cool. You stand out like a sore thumb. You're very different. Why are you different? Everything's been getting washed down. No, it's not top of a wall. It's got more of a curve in it. Curves. Right, back up on the side. Standing on black stone is a really bad thing to do because it's short slime. Right, up. Back on the path. Right, let's see. I think along here there should be a wood stone yard. I'm not mining the local stone. You all right, Michael? Very important stone. Ooh, look at the shrooms. We've got biggies and we've got these teeny tiny little shrooms. Teeny tiny little things. Beth, how you doing? You bought it, Beth, get in. There was no way of me moving that rock. While you're trying, it didn't even wiggle. Beth, that is absolutely brilliant news. Hopefully now she listens. Ooh, heck, this looks a bit different. What happens here? Now she can go do one. What's this? Is this water moving? Why is there... Just half shallow. Right, let's go. I'm past that point, Michael. I've got balls and pins in my spine. Uh-oh, look at that. It's not clean in half. Some people are using their brain and not trying to walk under it. Look how it's just sat. That's amazing that it's not gone. She stormed out. Unlucky. Can she appeal it? No, she can. She will. So look on this side. Look how close that is to just dropping. See how it's twisted? You can see the fibres of the tree. It's twisted. Now, pines. Don't get as close as I am. I'm being stupid. Pines are very elastic and they can spring on you and go off like a rocket. Ooh, another pretty little bit. Look how high that bank is. It looks like it's actually been a wall. Get in there. Happy days, buzzing for you. Let's have a look at this bank on the other side. You see it's red with the sandstone and the sand. I do like drop banks because it opens up a lot that you can't normally see. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like a wall. The way the moss is, it's like brickwork. It might have been mined, and that's why it looks like brickwork. Possibly. Ministry, how are you doing? Old-fashioned way to hold the bank in. I know what, quickly on this bit, I don't like it. Oh, so we have a little waterfall that runs down this part here. See how it's clearer than the rest? And it's got a little channel to flow into the water. So someone spent some time down here. No, it's not been built, it's been mined. It's just natural stone. Ooh, it's icky. See how that bank's totally come away? That's been recent. And look at this. This tree, look what the water's done to its roots. That is its roots flowing around there. It's kind of cool. They've just been. Yes, pine trees are like springs, and there's a lot of power in them. Jeez, it's claggy. So if they're falling or if they're hanging, often called a widowmaker, stay away. Hi, Nantler, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Long time since I've been here. Here we've got another, but it's kind of crumpled on itself. Could be the. I can't walk around it either. I've got on the other side. Always watch which direction they could go in as well. Write them out. This one's actually snapped. And the base, look, rotted. Right, let's get out the way of that one, because it could go either way. Ooh, lots of trees down. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a ball. A kid's ball pool ball. Look at those big slabs of stone there. The rivers are, oh Christ. There's another look. Look at this one. I won't be coming down here in winter. Eli, how you doing? Shrooms. Look at that one. That one's just snapped in half. This one's bent. Ooh, got a really bent one, look. Am I what going across there? Nope, not doing it. Adorable under that. Now the bank's dropping and moving. It's just natural. This river will have been right at the top of here at one point in time, thousands of years ago probably. And it's constantly carving its channel. That is what all this is. Rivers can reroute themselves naturally. Oh, there's a huge tree down there. Right, we're going to go have a look. Lisa, you're a star. I missed you. I'm so glad you're back. That tree's huge. I bet that made a thump when it cooled down. Look at it. Huge. Big old beech tree. Now this one's still growing. Is that a branch? Oh no, it's the tree itself. Look at all of that. Oh my god, dam and a half. Look at that. Wow. That shows you. Oh my god, this bit's a bit hairy. So we've had trees just shoot down the bank. That's why they're there. They've literally, see how it's dug into the bank and shot down. Right, I should be moving quicker here. Don't like it. Look at this damming by the trees. Heavy rain bringing them all down, and look at the state of that. That's a bit iffy. Beth, I love you. You know I love you. Adore you, woman. Look, we've got a big full tree in there. We've got a few full trees in there. That dam's impressive. Christ, and so it's a drop. Oopsie. There, that bit's a bit hairy. Look at that. Any fishies? I don't see any fishies. And it's totally washing away that bank because it's all dammed where it was going, which was here. Digging away that bank, look. Had another tree shoot down that bank. So I'm watching what's above my head. Oh. Like that bit's gonna go. Jeez, iffy. I will definitely not be here in winter. It's just not worth the risk. I'm being good, Beth. I'm getting out of the way of the dodgy bits. Oh, I've got a little bit of a clearing. No, Castbox too. She's an absolute star. Oh, we've got a waterfall that's not running. See how it's gorged through there? Quite deep as well. So that's possibly when there's flash floods that is a waterfall. I'm having to really look around me. Beech nuts falling, that's all right. You use your eyes, but you also listen. How is that like that? All right. I'm just going to climb this bank because StreamYards won't let me zoom in. Jeez. There, don't tell me off. Look. Into the tree, shaz it. How is that even hanging on there? Just hanging. Isn't that weird? It's fused. If you screenshot and zoom in, that bit just there, it's fused through the tree. Right, back down, shall it? Ooh, sorry, cable caught. Don't go on your ass. Catherine, how you doing? Oh, Catherine is an amazing human being. Look at that big one. That has pulled down. Oh, is that man-made? We've got a building here. No, don't be stupid. No, it's covered in moss, so I won't do it. I was going to scoot across, but got a wall there that returns there and it comes back this way. We've also got a big block in the ground there, but we've got a building. Got some huge blocks across that side. As tempting as that is, and it does look like other people have done it, I know that Beth will be on the road and at my house. Mark, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Hang on, what's the ones? Hold your fire. Hang on. What's the ones? Tell me what the ones are. Just take it down because I'm tempted to do it. Other people have. Can you see how the moss is worn there? But other people have. Nah, because I won't stand up on it, I'll shimmy and I'll get a soggy arse. Right, let's go. When you're in woodland that's iffy, you don't just look for these trees that are at an angle or that are any snaps. You're also using your ears, you listen. Cracks and creaks. You use your ears too. That's interesting, there's buildings here. Looks like we've got another wall over here. Zara, how you doing? And no, Sassy. Oh God, look at this one. So we've had more building here. We've got a wall there that looks to turn that way. Collapsy bit. Boggy bit. Dawn's another crazy chicken lady. Dawn's got chucks. So yeah, use your eyes and your ears in dodgy woodland. For example, that's a bit iffy because the roots are showing through. But it's got plenty of anchor, it's not leaning. Oh God, this is manky. Look at the state of this. It's orange. Look at it. Icky. Poor boots. Right, I'm going to try and stay out the clarty mud because it's sandstone. The mud is bright orange. It's minging. Ooh, oh God! I nearly went over. Ooh. Right, we're opening up into a clearing. Well, that sticks out like a sore thumb. That conifer. All this wood, mainly deciduous. And something is using this to get down to the water. See if we've got any footprints. I can't see any. Can we? No. We've got this path that comes down and you see straight across. We've got a path that goes up, an animal track. Aha, we have a deer footprint. Just right. Here you go. See there? Deer. Where's the owner? SB got a lovely video of a deer this morning. That's boggy, I'm going round it. What? Hold on, what's a 6? Hold your fire. Angela, good morning. D. Jones, how are you? Right, this is taking me right through these reeds. I've got a hold of it, I'm going to get soggy. What is that? Did you hear like a bell thing? Oh, it's a stone yard. We need a stone yard. Through the reeds. Through the undergrowth. There. Ooh, that's a wonky oak. Look how wonky that grows. Yeah, I wasn't hearing things. It's a stone yard. Oh, crap. Look at that. Foamy. No, don't press any ones. It's not happening. Oh, a little dipper. A little dipper's just flown right round there. Ron, how you doing? Oh, spider web on my face. Minging. Just watching as a big dog walk this way. There's a tyre right down there, look, in the bank. Oh, some nice bits of quartz down there. Right, that bit looks iffy, so we'll scoot. Beth, love you too, and congratulations. Couldn't be happier for you. It's about time they sorted that lunatic. Ooh, what's living down there? Right, this is taking me a lot closer to the woodyard than I thought it would. Should be on the other bank. I thought it was. How you doing, Mon? What's the crack? We're not actually that far off the waterfalls now. Now, the river has totally diverted itself. This should be a riverbed, but it's not. And the river is running around that side. So the floods that we've had here have been very extreme the last few years, have rerouted it. And this is where it meets its old self. This should be water. It's not, it's over there. Oop. I nearly fell on my ass yet again. Walking well innocent, thank you so much for coming in. So here's the stone yard. Lots and lots of lovely sandstone put here. My fireplace came from here. You go and give them some measurements and I'll cut them for you. Whatever you want. Crap. Oh, look, we've got some of these. Phone in front of it. Not ready. Are you ready? Oh, crap. Holy mother. See? You know it's going to pop, but they scare you. It's like electric shocks. It's because they spring. Oh, my heart. That made me jump. Julie, good morning. A lovely sandstone. It's spider's web time of year. I'm walking through spider's webs. Oh, a blackbird. Scared you, my heart. Even though you know it's going to pop. Because it's like little coiled springs, it gives you a fright. Danger, keep out and rush it, Sherlock. Froggy throat. There's another decent one. I'll grab it, I'll pop it, and I'll show you why. No, it's not ready. Something's had a pigeon. Pigeon, the nature's larder of food. Ooh, look. Hot take on. Oh, get in. Right, I'm having you. Snack time for Shazza. Elderberries. You take, when you get an elderberry flower stem, you get a single comb and just brush it through it, and it takes off all the stalks. It makes it so much quicker rather than doing it all by hand. Ron, how much coffee you had? Ooh, this is a bit odd. Right, I'm not particularly a fan of these steps here. They're a bit high. I've got a bag in my pocket for pretty stones, but also for flower seeds, wildflower seeds. Right, let me get around here because they'll think that I'm talking to myself. Oh, look at that great big slab of stone. Do you know our life is out? Our life, do I like? Oh my god. That Labrador Staffy cross is very muddy. Yeah, our wildlife doesn't want to maim you or hurt you. No, we're all down to the bed, but you see how the bed rocks just in waves. So pretty. Why use the gate when you can walk around it? Although the bank's dropping, so we won't be able to do that for long. Sorry, we've got a froggy throat. Right, are any of these ready? I like to hold the phone right in front so I can't get smacked in the eye. There. Will it pop off? Right there. Do it in my hand. The outside, when it pops, just turns into little coils and it shoots them. And they come out of them quite hard. For God's sake, look how boggy this is. So you do, shoot. Sometimes get us right. For God's sake. Julie, very happy birthday. Your baby, 36. I remember being 36 once. It was way too long ago. Happy birthday. I hope Josh is treating you like a queen, like he should be every day. Walking around, yes, I don't know what that is there. The yard with light on is the house. Nice one, Cass. All together now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Julie. Happy birthday to you. Told her I was tone deaf. Getting told. I'll kick his butt. A lovely little hazel tree there, turning. And now I know where we are. So we're not far off that waterfall. If there's a god, somebody's been and they've removed those trees out of it. Yeah, Dawn, I make, out of ours, I make Elderflower Cordial. You collect the flowers, take them off the stems as you do the berries. And you boil water, some citric acid or some lemon, steep them, and then bottle it. But this time of year, those berries are full of vitamin C. So I'll make it into a syrup, syrupy cordial anyway. Put a stick of cinnamon in the jar with it. Just boil some water up, stick in your elderberries, a bit of citric acid, or lemon, whichever you choose, some sugar. Let it cook itself down a little bit, strain it, and there is your elderflower cordial. Syrup, high in vitamin C, and a nice little pick me up during winter time. Put the cinnamon in it. Oh, it's heavenly. Ooh, oh, for God's sake, right, SB. You're going to have to zoom in because I'm going to risk my life if I try and do it. Look at that. Right, if I go skating down this river on the back of this tree. Look at those. Ooh. Icky looking. That is the local, got an O, 1981. Got an and, 89. Right, near the waterfall. This part's a lot less scary. Yeah, check out, Toddie's got a premiere set. You go and click the bell. Where's your path gone? Let's go down here. Making some samosas, and it's quite hypnotising watching her doing the folds. Sui, thank you very much for coming in. How are you, Sui? Back into the dark. We've had some really, really heavy rains, a bit of flash flooding the last couple of weeks. So you never know. Some of these trees might have washed out. I doubt it, but we can have a look. Can you hear it? Look at that. That must, God, look at this branch, the size of it. That must be about a 15-foot drop, 20 foot from the waterfall. And these trees just slid down and just shattered as it's come over the bank. It was up there. Can you see the stump? Let's get around this side and give you a better view. Look at that. You've got a second waterfall above it, and you've got a tree right across. Did we get down to the water this way? I think it was further back. There's another tree there, shattered into little bits. Yeah, I think it was further back this way. I should be able to get onto the top of it, actually. Easy 20 foot, you know. I'll have a look. The power of nature, snap that tree like a twig. I wouldn't like to have been in here when that went down. Neo, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, Neo. How's you? Right, let's go down. Ooh, heck. It's a bit slippy. I could get right out there, but I don't want to get dirty. Last time we were here, it had a lot more beach to it. But you've got a tree on here, right on the edge of the top waterfall, and it's damming it. No, Shazza, don't be an idiot. I want to be an idiot, but I can't really see. The leaves are covering the gaps, and I'll probably go down a great big hole. You see the level of the water here, to where the water level is as it hits the waterfall on the backside. Beautiful. Prawn. Secret back there was a big old black fungus tree. Oh, that's a bit injured. There's a great big hole in it on this side, and the top snapped off at the base of it. Look at the sap on him. What's that? Oh, there's people. Shit myself. And they had a heart attack there. I see people. Hiya. Hi. Ooh, we've got more. I got down. How did I get down? I got down onto here the last time. Hiya. How did I do it? You went down on that beach. Beach, I said beach. Suey is lovely. Check Suey out. There's beaches further back this way that we don't have a play on. Yeah, it's a huge black fungus thing. I was hugging a tree to get a picture of it for ESB. Robert, how you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. Yeah, it's lovely, Robert. It's nice and cool. Keeps raining now and again, but it's just that fine misty stuff. It's not too bad. Which tree was from this tree? I think it's this one. Don't move, SB, and I'll show you it. Wasn't that one? I mean, look at the drop. Oh, we've got some poodles. Big poodles. It's this one along here. It has to be. Look at that. That bang wasn't a seat. Hiya! Hey! Hiya! No, you're fine. Hello. No, you're fine. That dog happily had a muzzle on. It was going to have a chunk out of us. Do you see the way it came at us? A very mouthy poodle. That is a really deep pool just there. The sound of the water is totally different. Mr. Whistle, nice to see you. Look, the tree has become one with the wall. I showed you this last time. There's actually pieces of wall welded into the tree. It must be this. I could have sworn it was there. It's maybe this next bit. Don't think we've been past it. Yeah, because it was a scary bit, so it must be this bit along here. Thanks for walking. What are those all in there? We've got a family of great tits all in there. Hawthorn berries. I don't know if you can see them moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. As they're flown off the back. Hoovering up the bugs and the berries. And look at the moss. Absolutely covered in moss like my apple trees. Those pink electric shock things absolutely stink. Andy, you alright? Welcome back, Cass. I was nearly mauled by a dog. Listen. Really high pitched. Big family. Long-tailed tits. They're in here. And they're moving this way. Oh, Christ, nearly fell over. Just looking for them. It's a big group. flying over the top right now. So that's 1, 2, 3. I'll catch the count because you won't see. 3. From head to, if they were stood up, they'd be about that tall. Very, very, very large for such a tiny thing. I love them. A lot in there. I've got them in stereo at the minute. All around me. And they're still around here. From these trees there, all the way around. They're all coming this way. Oh, hello, little birdies. Cold tits, I was wrong. They're not great tits, they're cold tits in that tree. Oh, loads of cold tits in it as well now. If there's a God, those long-tailed tits will fly at this tree like the others. Right to they're flying off as well. They're picking the long-tailed tits, they use spider webs and moss to make the nests. Teasing, I keep seeing them fly. And the hang like that, like a cone, narrow at top with a hole at the top. Werner, thank you so much for coming in. And the nest, because it's built with the spider's webs and the moss, it can expand as the eggs hatch and the chicks grow. The nest, oh crap, this bit's iffy. Gonna get wet. The nest expands. Now, if one long-tailed tit, she loses her nest, she will go. Oh, what's that? Oh, look. It's like, is that a wasp? It's got like a white head. Must be off pollen. Another nest, she'll go to another nest and she'll help feed those. Psycho dogs can hear me. You gonna pop? No? When these are really ripe, they will just go in front of you. The Bud Files, I love you. If you haven't been over to the Bud Files, go check them out. Absolutely brilliant people with a brilliant channel. Sue and Angel got lost last night. It was quite funny. It was like being out with me. I did have a long-tailed tit nest in the garden. And after they were done with it, I went and took it down. And they must have had a full blackbird as feathers inside. I've never seen a nest with so many feathers in it. Really clever how to make them. And they're possibly my favourite bird. Like native bird. Love them. Oh, what was that on the back of my leg? We're going to go down on one of the little beaches further back here. And get down to the one we were on. For iffy steps. Julie, have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Happy, happy birthday to you. All of you sing happy birthday to Julie. I did it. I was brave. See? That's how much I love you. I don't sing. I'm playing with that stone I picked up before. It's totally out of place from where I found it. A very odd colour. It's extremely smooth. It's a nice pound stone. Yeah, they're busy. Now I haven't yet met one of their wagons that supply the sandstone, because that would terrify me. It'd be worse than a milk tanker. This bit round here where the river's been rerouted, it's quite... Well, have a better look at that. It's a big redirect. The original waterbed is actually dry. Miss Kayak, how are you? If you haven't checked out Miss Kayak, Kayak Seven Seas. Wonderful, wonderful people, a wonderful area of the world, and they do some fabulous things. So we're out hiking and it was stunning. How are you, Miss Kayak? I shouldn't be walking with my hands in my pockets. Not when it's all slimy and full of pebbles. Right, here we go. This is original riverbed. It's not really a river, is it? But it now runs that way. And it should run this way. This is all the original riverbed. You can see it's pretty much dry. There's like a trickle in it. I'll get to the other side of it. Ralph, you alright? It's alright. I actually felt it because it was sticking in the sole a bit before. So I've taken the insole out, so it's alright. Here we go, and it roots that way. All diverted. This stream should run over here into this bit, but it doesn't. It's all the way around the back of there, which is why I am so low lying at the minute. What you been up to, Ralph, out and out? SB, I won't be coming back to this wood again until spring at least. It's way too iffy. That tree's down. That's actually quite a big tree that's damned it. I'm not surprised you're aching. I could ache in sympathy for you. It's a good ache, though. It is between the Priory and Branton, the back roads. So we've got animals using down here as well as Waterfall. Just over this side, there's deer tracks. Looks like the deer are crossing, not just drinking. We're not far off where the building is, what's left of whatever building was there. The landscape on that side is quite steep as well, but it's in a little meadow area that we're just coming onto. This kayak is brilliant. She's an absolute star. Boggy. Some idiot has been walking over on the cliff edge bit, the undercut. Idiot. I'm being smart and I'm going on this side. Well, I'm saying I'm being smart. I'm probably not. Oh! Because the bank could come down and clunk me on the head. I'll just say the sandstones are really dark red, which is why... Oh, it's not in the soil. There's something just there underneath that spider hole. Not quite sure. Right. This bit's minging. Floating on moors. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Poor boots. Poor boots are going to go orange. Right, here we have the buildings. Quite a big building from the earthworks still there. And we've got another earthwork here. But you can actually see there's brickwork underneath this other bit. Looking at it's way in and out. It's right on the back of a really steep hill. Unless I can follow the valley around, maybe. Right, here we go. Just behind this fallen tree. We've got some really big stonework just there. Comes to the back here where this mound is, and it returns. That's that tree that I was contemplating going across to aspire it. But I'm not. And that huge block in the ground there. So I'm not sure what that's all about. And look at the size of that boulder there. With this wall coming to the water edge, we'll come and have a look on this side to see if we've got anything over here. Do you know what? Let's go down. Oh, Cash, you're going to come do the cleaning for me? Oh, we can't go down. We've got this big structure here. Where's the line of that wall? It's not on the same line, but it's not far off. The question is, what have we had here? Interesting. Ideally, I'd like to have been down on the bank, downstream a bit to see what's washed up. All this moss. And I'm off the path. So I need to watch where I'm putting my feet. Look how bendy that tree is. Let's have a look. The Metal Angler, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. You're a star, Dawn. They were connected. I'm going the total wrong way now. Ooh, spider webs. Right, get out of there because I'm covered in spider webs. Now, this is where I need to start paying attention to where I am for things like that. Roll over through here. They've got that huge dam. Ralph, have a look at this dam on here. It's massive. Start of it. Look at it. Huge trees in it. It's massive. Look at it all. Again, it's rerouted it. It's pushing it into that bank and along down. Makes me feel a bit iffy on this beat though. I don't like it. Bits are falling down and trees that are at angles they shouldn't be. Some have slid down. Look at the force that they've slid down this bank on. All the way from up there. All the way down. No way, Sazzy. At places like this, listen, as well as use your eyes. You hear any cracking? Do your best to go around it. If you can't go around, be very, very quick on your feet and get out of the way sharpish. Sazzy will be at 1k in no time. It's annoying me where that tree with the big fungus is. I thought I must have passed it. Have I? Yes, I have. Nice and quiet as it comes around here. This bank's dropped. We'll have a look in the bank because you just never know what you'll find. We'll have to go a crack. Look at that bendy, bendy, bendy. On this side. There's not actually that much in here. Just lots of dark red sand. Belfast boy, how you doing? I was saying yesterday you're getting divorced. It's a lot of soil that's dropped. But there's very little stone in it. Very little until you hit the bottom base there. Let's have a look on this side. Ooh. This ground sounds a bit hollow. As we fall through it. Ooh. Lift your feet, Shazzy. We'll come down here. Not like pottering against the water. Sass, how you doing? Sass, thank you so much for coming in. Check out Sass. He is another wonderful human being. Adore Sass. God, Brendan's a bit tired. What's that? Some pottery. Not very old pottery, but we've got some pottery. Miss Kayak, I can't believe it. Still be a while, but it's heading in that right direction. Ooh, what's this? Well, isn't that odd? Not sure what that is. Is it soft? Not too soft. Demi, how you doing? So I didn't see you, Demi. What else have we got? Have we got anything else lying around? I'm bad for collecting stuff, as we know. There's something square there. And white. I can't quite get to it. Oh, can I? Right, we need a stick. A long stick. Are you long enough? Oh, God. Right. Kids, don't try this at home. Can I reach it? That's pottery. Bright red on the back and white on the front. There. There it is. I'm not going to be able to get it out, but you've seen it. Belfast boy, it's absolutely nuts. It's absolutely crazy. We've got a man-made bit of stone there again. Absolutely crazy. It is beautiful down here. What's Ron saying? Bigfoot. I wouldn't mind getting down to that waterfall that we saw back here. If I can. Right, walk this way. Follow the path, you lunatic. I wouldn't mind seeing what a waterfall in flow. Now we'll have some. Right, SB, if you can, screenshot and have a look. Those two stones there, the faces are worked. They've got grooves all the way down through them. That one and that one. Not sure why. It's not natural and it's sandstone. Three of them, in fact. Three of them laid next to each other. Well, hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's the ones? Big up Ron. Big up Ron. There you go. Now, SB, you wouldn't want to get me in trouble, would you? More long-tailed tits. This time of year, like you think the branch is going to come down, but it's not. It's just beech nuts. Look at that wonky. That's a bit bendy. So you've got a man-made wall here trying to hold the bank back. Jeez, it's clarty and iffy at the same time. And you've got big old chunks of stone like that, sliding off banks like that. However much I want to go and prod at that bit, I'm not gonna. It looks very proddable. That was placed there for me to fall over. That, you know that. Ooh, look at these shrooms. Black topped, curly topped, in a hole. And this little waterfall. There's the water channel. Hang on, what's with the numbers? Right, I'm going to have a look on this bank because I can. See the stonework they've used? They've driven poles in and try to shore it up with wood. It's rotted down. More pottery. What's this one? It's plain white. The water for these recent stores has been right up here. We've got a tide line there and there. Ron, we love you. Now that is a well-old brick, or a badly made one that's all rotted away. It's got 2 spare hills. Not sure you're putting your feet. Just a bit. I feel that someone's made that. We're trying to protect this bank. Keep the water away from it. I was walking an animal track and then I see that the bank's been washed out completely under this tree. Can you see through the roots? So I'll go around that. I don't want to fall through the shamrocks. There's a fault line where the trees dropped all the way there, all the way around. It's not going to be bothered with drought very soon because it's going to be down in the water. Bye, Verna. Thank you very much for coming in. We're getting back to the bit that I don't like. The dark bit. Effie. Secret Blackburn. Gareth, the band's in Forgotten Wales is playing Mole again today. Hello. Hiya. He's playing Mole. He's found some new places. Was that one yesterday? Has anyone seen him today? Secret. Right, let's go down and across because I can. Well, not across. What have we got down here? Anything interesting? Not massively. We've got chunks of old roads. We've got tarmac. Oh, pretty stonework. That's man-made, whatever it is, or man-chiseled, shall we say. So you know what? I reckon I can get all the way across there. Let's go. Right, on there. On top of there. Crap. Right. Stepping stone time. Next one, we'll go over here. Anyone remember a kids show from, oh God, it must be the 80s, called The Adventure Game, where you had to walk across a vortex? We're playing a bit like that. Oh God, stop. Doesn't help the leaves down, so you can't quite see. Dale, you alright? You alright, chick? Right. Oh. I'm doing things I shouldn't, Cass. I'm wandering, walking through streams. It's about as far as I can go. I've done that bit. I think we're going to go back up the bank here. That's solid. That'll do. And we're up. No, Slippy Rock is no good, is it? And when you can't quite see for the leaves what you're going to be stood on, like idiot here, standing on where all the branches have been washed up and created a mini dam. Not smart, but then again, it's me. Nice, how you doing? I hope you've not been behaving. Look at that stone face. A lot of that sandstone's rotten. Back in the day, this was a big river. Look at the height of the banks. Look how that one slipped down the bank, look. How are you doing, Hart? Oh, is Sydney flooded? Oh, you made me jump. Hello. Hello. You made me jump. I didn't hear you. Hello. No, you're fine.
That is Booster with doggy health vaccine.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to just take
Hey,
him without a
look,
walk.
son. No, get out and stretch your legs first, son.
And then we'll have another one afterwards.
You've got beautiful eyes.
Enjoy your walk. You've got beautiful hair.
Oh, God, no. It was dead straight until I had... It was dead straight until I had my daughter, my middle daughter, and then it started going in a kink. It spread off in my hair, and now it's kind of wavy.
Oh, it's really nice.
Oh, thank you.
Nice and long, wavy.
Thank you.
Nice long hair.
Oh, God, yeah. What, son? You go and get your jab.
Scales.
Oh. Sorry about that, talking to Lucas. Bye. Catherine, thank you so much for calling in. Check out Catherine, she's amazing. You know when you walk past people and you do have like the hi, hello, how are you? If they've got a dog, you start having a crack. But sometimes it gets to a point where it gets a bit awkward when it gets a bit too much, maybe. Kind of forced. How pretty is that? Catherine, me too. I love you being here. Isn't that pretty? Just gorgeous. Yeah, he does. Dale, there's some scary guard dogs up here on the other bank. I don't think they pretty much like me. I don't think they like anyone. There were Akita crosses and there was like a long-haired type Alsatian type thing. They don't look very friendly. And I doubt they'll be barking at us like the hound of the Baskervilles when we get back round here. We're not far off them. Ooh, is that a paving slab? What have we found here then? It is, it's a lovely little place. The trees are a bit iffy. I must admit, oh, we've got a good nest there. We have what looks like it was a buzzard nest back in the day. It's not been used for a couple of years, but it's big enough for a buzzard nest. And we do have a lot of them, which are one of the larger birds of prey in the UK. One of them was cawing away on Secret's Live before. Where's those scary dogs? This one sticks out like a sore thumb. But this wood is iffy as you can see all the hanging trees, all the widowmakers, a lot of them pine, which doesn't help. And look at the roots of that one, it's just rotted. And because it's a sandstone area, you've not got much topsoil, so they only have shallow roots. You have to keep your eyes peeled and ears. And we had a crow there once upon a time. Look at it down there. we're very close to the scary dogs. On the way out, we'll walk past the house with the turret and come down the main roadway for a change. Then you get to have a decent look at the house with the keep. Not sure what that building there would have been used for. Very grand if it was just for a shed. And there won't have been enough water in here to warrant having a little boathouse. Yep, vanished like this. There's the scary dogs. I'm just glad there was water and a fence, because they don't exactly sound happy. Although they're not barking at that lady and the dog. Please don't tell me they're walking though. No. Can't see them. This is the house where Hounds of the Baskervilles are. But they're not to be seen. They're very, they've got mirrored glass on the downstairs windows. And they've got psycho dogs. Now what are they trying to hide? Yeah, that was more like a little shed. A sandstone type shed. It's not big and it's not like an animal shed. So I'm not quite sure what that was about. Oh, a little bit steep. This house with the keep's really pretty. Big strong metal cable. Me too, Jamie. Right, this is where the path gets iffy on the side of the road for a little bit. Look at it all washed away. And back out to open skies. Right, let's go. This bit always floods. Always does. Zaxton, thank you so much for coming in. Lovely to see you as always. Check out Zaxton. Racing pigeons. Now this house, it was owned by the Norwood estate. Whether it still is or if he sold it on, I'm not sure. But the gamekeeper that worked for the castle, he retired when my dad took the job on. And he lived here. I don't know if he's still alive and kicking, I'm not sure. I just love the way they've grown these trees, really clever. As you can see, here's another bit that floods really badly. See how that bush is taking up most of the road, and this is a wider part of it. Sorry. Yeah, that side, you've got nowhere to get off the road, SB. You see how much of the road that bus took up. Normally I would. I had it drilled into my head as a kid by my grandma. Not that we lived near any roads, we grew up in the middle of nowhere. But always walk on the side of the road into incoming traffic. Just off it, yeah. No, it's not Narwhal. The Trout Farm's not Narwhal. There's Jubilee Lake behind, and that's not Narwhal either. There's Fishing Lake at the back. The guy that took on the job is the gilly for the Fishing Lake, privately owned one. The lake has an island. He went out on the boat and he got stuck on the island. The thing was, he didn't tell anyone that he was scared of water. So they had to get the firemen out. Oops, put the phone down on them by mistake. Whoopsie. They've got a lovely old-fashioned greenhouse, and this fencing I love. There you can see it better. All framed up. Very clever, I love it. Squirrel, thank you for coming. Check out the squirrel, he's brilliant. Really good channel, really lovely guy. Here we go, we're going to come up past the keep and get a sly look at it as we go. Not many people use this through road, so we're safe. Moving in the middle of the road. And look at these gates. Look at this gateway. Just beautiful. And these wooden gates, oh, aren't they divine? I think it's fair to say the old keeper doesn't live there anymore. There's been a lot done to it. This was the original entrance, I think, was it? Yeah. And look how they've styled these bushes as well. There, isn't it clever? And there's my moors. Ooh, bull in the field. Unlucky that I don't have to go that way. Haha. Yeah, there's the moors in the background. We're pretty done. Much done. Most of that. We've done the valley. I haven't done Waterfall yet, but that's on my list. Neo, exactly. That road I was just on then, you get the milk tankers going to the farms as well. So on there, big. And little skinny roads like this, it makes me shut my eyes. No, I am not going in the field. See, look, no bull. No, I'm not doing a bull. I am not going stroking a bull. I'm not going searching for the bull. Not happening. What was I going to say? Ralph, the fish and bits called New Mills. We used to stock it when Bill Gray had it. My dad had a fish farm that he built. Trays, massive trays, like a present incubator tray. It's about 2.5 foot long, by about 1 foot wide, and full of trout eggs. And you would have to go with like a big turkey baster thing and pick out all the bad eggs out of thousands of eggs in the trays. It used to take forever. Oh, someone's coming. Can we get a better view of it from behind? We can't really. There's actually a house behind it. This is a tower part, but there's actually a house below it. And a lot of work done on that though. I should really be walking on this side. On the right, I'll be able to give you a sneaky sly look at a mansion. It's now broken up into flats. Yeah, there's my moors. Oh, on the A69. Main road. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. There's a valley, a gorge there. We've done that. We've done this edge. We've done that edge. Done a lot of it. And I want back up. It's called Jubilee. Jubilee Lake officially. It's I don't think Philip has it. Well, if he does, he rents it out. It's a private fishing lake now. But the guy that got the job as Gilly was scared of water and had to be rescued by the firemen. How funny. He's actually a farmer up on those hills, believe it or not. There, it's fine. I took the insole out. Took the insole out and it's great. I need to glue it in place so I don't have to keep checking it. Partly because I'm lazy, partly because I'm forgetful and a doofus in general. And I've got a fish farm just on the left, along with the main road. And we are going left. 27 miles to Hexham. The main road there, kind of in the middle ground, is the main thoroughfare from east to west. Got little puffballs. This is a lovely house as well. Really pretty. We do get deer travelling this way as well. This one built in 1866. As you can see the plate on top. 1866. with a new extension house on the side. The metal grids, I think they are telecom-ish. There's water. All these beech nuts. Lots of beech nuts. We've got a fat juicy one, I'll open it. God. When you've been walking, your body gets used to being in a certain position. Mine does anyway. Yeah, telecoms, look, there's a BT sign on that one. Do you know what? I have never noticed that path up the top there. Do I walk it? I must do. On the right here, we've got a mansion. And it was huge in its day. This must have been the road at one point. It's all tarmac. Team Lynch, how you doing? Dale, hopefully you'll be able to see this place as I slowly amble across the gate. Not looking suspicious at all. There's more of the hills that we've walked on the horizon. Now this place down here is not, it's not actually flats, it's holiday cottages. Big, big mansion in there. I mean, look at the size of these storefronts. Trying to not look suspicious while taking that you're having a close look. It's huge. It had tennis courts and everything around the back of it, I'm told. You all right, Purple? I am grand. Yeah. There's a lovely little lake actually on Narwith. It's a lovely little place. I need to go see Philip and talk nicely to him. See if he'll let me on the grounds. There's some bits around the castle as well as inside it. If I ask him nicely, he might let me take you to. I've not seen him for a while though. We have deer crossing from this woodland on the left to the right where I am. Are they telecom? Presume they are. Ooh, and a laurel tunnel. Look at all those laurel cherries. Tim has had me wanting to make some of the laurel cherry jam that he made. Look, some decent looking ones. But these are tiny compared to the ones that he had. I can see it being a bit time consuming. Ooh, there's a path there. Don't think you're allowed to use it, but there's a path. Yeah, pitching them. Looks like it'd be a mission with a pan full of those. These ones aren't much bigger than a blackcurrant. Yeah, it's huge. We'll pass some more big stone houses. I'll show you, Dale, the old, it's cottages for people over a certain age. I think it's over 50, I'm not sure. It used to be miners' homes. Retired miners got these cottages. It's almost like Tudor style, it's wood fronted. This farmhouse is beautiful as well. This is a really old farmhouse. It was actually owned by a skip company for a while, and he used the sheds for his skip yard, and it was all full of crap. But the owner wanted the farm back, so he had to put it back to what it was. There's a pond here that you sometimes get the geese and the odd heron on. We are growing around it now. And bulrushes, I didn't know we had bulrushes around here. And the deer will come from that wood at the back where we just walk through, across here and into that side, and then across the main road and go up to the fells. I'm trying not to fall because there's loads of potholes. How are you two, Lynch? It's a really pretty little pond and it freezes over pretty much every winter. And I can see a duck just having a tootle around on there. The storms that we've had absolutely battered these farm buildings as well. Sheds around it. Took whole sidings off. It's actually on top of a hill and it's really open. So when it's windy, it gets hammered. There's some nice ones down here. There's terraces of all sandstone. They're varying kinds. There's the old mansion, Victorian, and sandstone mansion types. Here, the locals either worked in coal mines, the peat moss, where peat was dug up and sent away for fuel. We've got the lime quarries. There was train lines, lots of train lines on the moors in the middle of absolutely nowhere, crisscrossing it and bringing them here and to Haltwhistle to bring all the lime and the coal back. Ever since I watched that film Final Destination, I hate being behind one of those. Let's go. How are you doing? Possibly, SB. The other train line that we've walked actually comes from that woodland that you can see on the back there. We've walked past, and the terminal was just where these houses are here. It didn't actually go into the town because it wasn't a town then, it was just the odd row of houses and little settlements. Now, honestly, up here, I mean, desolate. There's nothing up there these days, so it's kind of hard to understand that back in the day, it was a hive of activity and industrial, the way it was. Right, we'll be able to get a decent look at the farmhouse in a minute. Nice walk. Oh, it's stunning. He had bags of silage on the back of his trailer. We'll get a better look further down. He'll have it. And there's some lovely sandstone buildings on the left as we dip down around that corner. Back in the day, everyone made use of the resources around them. And those limestone quarries on the hilltops. They needed the coal from the mines up there. So you had train lines from the coal mines to the lime quarries. Then you had trains from the lime quarries to down into civilization. The same with the coal mines. trying to see if it'd be a decent view of that farmhouse, but it's hidden by those trees. I'll show you these ones down here. For all this is classed as a town, it's not much more than a village. I mean, you've got fields of cows and just behind the main street and the marketplace. It was just lots of little terrace houses here, there, and everywhere. Some owned by mines, local landowners. We had a couple of farms. Oh, and there were sand quarries here as well, and there was a couple of sandstone. There's still sand quarries now. I'll cross over and I'll take you closer to the Wilson homes. Lovely little houses, ideal. I think they've got either 1 or 2 bedrooms. It was built in the 1900s, if memory serves me right. But we'll go find out. Can anyone UK give it a time? Because I can't see what time it is. Right, we'll cross over without getting splattered. You look at these potholes. Yeah, it's market town. It's serviced all the local farms. It's surrounded by hill farms. Sheep, cattle. That's a ridge. I had planned to go along the road at the bottom where we came in and come back over the top, but then I had the idea of going to the waterfall. I don't have to grow now. They grow at the cricket pitch. I've heard stories about the cricket pitch and things that grow there. Oh, cool. On a Tuesday I have longer because little person got some autumn crocuses. Little person does her disability sports on a club on a Tuesday. This sandstone house we're going to, this was going for $500,000. I think he ended up taking it off the market. I think. And that old stonework on the lime that will come from the quarries. No, it's fine. I have longer on Tuesday. Here is Wilson Homes. I'll get you the date from it. It's nice that they kept the boardwork and the woodwork on there. All little tiny, teeny tiny houses. Just perfect. They're going to be putting traffic lights on here, and do you know what? They've just sat in their vehicles all day and done now. So we'll cross over. I presume this part is houses as well, because you've got standalone houses as well. There, Wilson Memorial Homes, 1930. Handy little homes. It's a nice little community. This, where the lady used to from the leaves, was a coach house. It's an upside down house upstairs. Downstairs is upstairs, if you see what I mean. And there's some more of the little cottages. Really pretty little house, the coach house. Oh, there's a fire going on. I presume it's at the community garden.
Hiya.
Hi, Anthony, you alright?
Okay.
Yeah, you? We've got a bit of a fire going on. Where's the fire coming from? Let's have a look. The Cone, how you doing? This used to be an inn and a pub until that one closed. Oh my God, is that chimney on fire? I think we've got a chimney fire. Get ready for the sound of Nina Nina's. Another Elderflower sandstone. I can't see which house it is to give them a... It's not actually on fire. It smells like the burning paper. I mean, these walls are really thick. All local sandstone. Just have a look at that chimney from this side, just in case it is a fire. It smells like they're burning paper. Right, let's have a spy. No, I can't see it yet. I think... Let's calm down. No, it's... Still a lot of smoke coming out of that. I can't work out which house it is. You see the smoke billowing down? I can't see flames coming out the chimney though. It is... Well, there's a 1, 2, 3 chimneys back. There's a lot of smoke out. But there's no flames. So how you been, Dakar? Have you been behaving? Well, as much as you do behave. I am not climbing a chimney. How you doing, Dakar? What you been up to? Little sausage dog up on there, not on the lead. That would freak me out because it's not a fence to stop it falling onto the road. Lovely little park. They actually took a load of the slides and things out of there. I'll show you because there's no kids on. You alright? You on dog duty? Oh, nice little queen. Thanks for watching, chick. There's a lot of cherry trees down in here as well as the beach. Ooh, don't stand on 3 drains. That is another little thing we don't do. A little superstition. 3 drains standing on it is bad, and I can never remember what you do. I love these little ferns. You find them in my lime quarry. It's full of them. Pretty little things. Like the magpies, you tap your brow, say, good afternoon, Mr. Magpie, how's your wife and family? Look at that old sandstone wall that they've revealed. I always feel sorry for this house because it needs a real good clean up. That one. Now here, there's a dirty great hole, but it used to be a picture house, Victorian picture house that they pulled down, and they never bothered building on it. Here's some more of the old, and then you've got the church steeple, the Methodist church. It's another really pretty building. Yeah, it'd be amazing to do. Lovely little church, the Methodist church. These little side streets are still cobbled. It's rare now that you get the cobbles left, but at one time the whole town was. Yeah, these cherry trees are beautiful when they're in flower. These here, look. It's just a sea of pink every spring. Show the side of the Methodist church. I need to go to the shop and get myself in gear. So we'll have a look at the church and then I'll let you get on with your day. Thank you so much for keeping me company. So this is the Methodist church. It's a lot more modern than the main church. Let's look at that steeple. Beautiful place. Ooh, that sounds good. I could kill a coffee. With a big slug of Baileys in. Really pretty little church. So I'm going to leave you here at the church. Thank you all for joining me and watching me motor around. And I'll see you all again soon. Tomorrow, I haven't decided where I'm going yet, but there again, I don't decide until I'm setting out the door, I think. I have to be careful because the kids are coming out of school now. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks everyone. Bye.